President Tinubu congratulates by-election winners, applauds INEC for peaceful polls. Minister of State for Works orders urgent repairs of local way to Agatu Road as alternative to Abuja-Lokoja flood-prone route. Nigeria Customs Service seizes 3 billion naira worth of contraband in southwest Nigeria amid intensified crackdown. Hello, very good evening and thank you for joining us. This is the news on NTA News 24 at 11. I am Charles Alpha. We'll begin with the by-elections that were held across states where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu congratulates all winners of the August 16 elections across 16 constituencies in 12 states. In a statement released on Sunday, the president praised the Independent National Electoral Commission for conducting what he described as largely peaceful and hitch-free polls, marking a positive step for Nigeria's democratic process. According to the official results announced by INEC, the ruling All Progressives Congress APC secured a dominant win in 12 constituencies. The All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, claimed a victory in 2, while the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, each took 1 seat. The president also congratulated the new APC National Chairman, Professor Netawe Yilwalda, describing the outcomes as a strong first victory under his leadership. Tinubu lauded the role of the APC governors and party leaders in delivering the successful outcome, noting that Professor Yilwalda has already shown leadership capacity and underscored the power of unity and credible candidacy in electoral contests. The president expressed gratitude to party faithful and voters for their continued support, assured them that the Renewed Hope agenda remains a serious and achievable commitment. In a gesture of statesmanship, President Tinubu also acknowledged the efforts of all political parties and candidates who took part in the election. He urged them to remain guided by the principles of sportsmanship, fair play, and mutual respect, values he described as essential to building a lasting and resilient democracy in Nigeria. And the APC's Ike Joseph Igiagbe has been declared the winner of the Edo Central Senatorial District by-election. He scored a total of 129 votes. His closest rival in the contest, Okoje Joseph of the PDP, scored 15,146 votes. For the Ovia Federal Constituency, former House of Representatives member Omosede Igbenidion of the APC won the election and has been declared winner. In a statement endorsed by the Chief Press Secretary of Governor Monday Okwebolo, Fred Itwa, the governor, while congratulating them, expressed confidence that they will ensure that the Renewed Hope agenda of the president will impact the lives of not only their constituents, but the state in general. And the All Progressives Grand Alliance APGA candidates for the Onitsha North constituency, one Mimi Ifeoma Azikiwe, has emerged winner of the by-election held on Saturday, the 16th of August. She beat her African Democratic Congress ADC opponent to clinch the vacant position. And our correspondent Steve Lonai Mwakolo reports.
Announcing the results, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC returning officer, Professor Ibiam Ikwo Ekpe, says the APGA candidate, Mimi Ifoma Azikiwe, secured 7,774 votes to beat the African Democratic Congress ADC candidate, Justina Azoka, who polled 1,909 votes. The APC candidate, Ezenea Chuka Ojekwe, came third with 1,371 votes, while the YPP party candidate, Njideka Ndiwe, came fourth with 655 votes. The by-election was occasioned by the death of Justice Azoka, who died in the hands of kidnappers in November last year, 2024. In Onitsha, Steve Lonai Nwaokolo, NTA News.
And still on the by-election, the Governing All Progressives Congress says the landslide victories recorded in the last Saturday's by-election across 12 states are a strong indication of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's endorsement of excellent performance in office. In a statement signed by its National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, the governing party commends the President for implementing the renewed hope agenda across critical sectors that touch lives and impact the nation's economy. The statement also appreciates the national chairman and progressive governors for their unwavering commitment in deepening internal democracy and sustaining the principle of fairness and justice in all its affairs. Felix Moka also expresses gratitude to INEC and the security forces for ensuring a free, fair and transparent process, and congratulates winners of the outcome of by-elections, which further demonstrates the growth and advancement of Nigeria's democracy. And to other matters now, the Minister of State for Works, Mohammed Bello Garanyo, has encouraged the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency, FEMA, to immediately commence the rehabilitation of the local Oweto-Agatu Road in Nasarawa State as an alternative road for commuters in the event of the envisaged Abuja-Lokoja flooding. This was during a stakeholders' engagement in Abuja with the Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners and the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. Osman Zubedo reports.
The Abuja-Lokoja route is among the areas that could experience severe flooding this year, according to 2025 annual rain prediction released by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET. In response to this, the federal government directed FEMA to commence immediate rehabilitation of the local Oweto-Agatu route in Nasarawa State as an alternative route for commuters. Minister of State for Works, Bello Garanyo, at an engagement with the NATO and IPMEN officials in relation to that, further explained that the Federal Executive Council also approved rehabilitation of other strategic bridges and routes to strengthen Nigeria's economic corridors and improve nationwide access for motorists.
We are expecting immediately after the rainy season, the construction of that road will continue. But this one should be an alternative route so that we ease the suffering of Nigeria.
He affirmed the ministry's determination to deliver modern, safe and durable infrastructure for all Nigerians in line with the President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Managing Director FEMA, Dr. Chukwuemeka Abasi, were assured of the agency's determination to work as directed by the minister.
Define the responsibilities of each party to make sure that we maximize the use of our road infrastructure.
And of course, we appreciate the minister and the Minister of State for all these laudable objectives.
The engagement rounded up with a renewed commitment to deepen collaboration and ensure that all the nation's critical infrastructure are secured. In Abuja, Usman, NTA News.
Now, with road crashes still a major threat to lives across Nigeria, the Federal Road Safety Commission is turning to traditional rulers to help change the narrative. It is for this reason that the FRSC decorated the traditional ruler of Obosi and chairman Anambra Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe Chidubem Iweka, the third as an honorary special marshal to champion community sensitization and road safety awareness in the state. Maureen Eziokeke has the report.
Honorary Special Marshal is one of the highest recognitions of the Federal Road Safety Corps to people with outstanding qualities and societal influence. It is bestowed on leaders of good character, integrity, and service to humanity who have distinguished themselves as symbol of inspiration. The Corps Marshal, represented by the Deputy Corps Marshal Training, Chidebere Nkwanta, said Igwe has shown much commitment to the well-being of road users.
We're going to be looking up to him for advice, for direction, for intervention when there are issues, and generally for motivation and encouragement.
He's a very versatile man. He's a disciplinarian. He has been identifying with the Corps, and these are the qualities that distinguished him.
FRSC has a deep history in Obosi by reason of the former Corps Marshal of FRSC, Osita Chidoka.
Igwe thanked the FRSC authority for the honor done to him.
I will definitely live up to expectation. I will do what I can to impact on the work of the road safety officers.
The event was held at the palace of the traditional ruler. In Obosi, Maureen Eziokeke, NTA News.
Contraband worth more than 3 billion naira has been seized in the southwest within a 3-week period. The Federal Operation Unit Zone of the Nigerian Customs Service says the goods were intercepted during intensified enforcement operations across the region. Awal Yusuf Jibo reports that the disclosure was made at FAO's monthly media briefing.
The Federal Operations Unit Zone A has made 76 interceptions across its jurisdiction. Seized items including over 4,000 bags of foreign rice, 22 used vehicles, 12,000 liters of petrol, 120 bales of used clothing, 57 parcels of cannabis sativa, foreign poultry, and hundreds of jerrycans of vegetable oil. 8 containers with suspected misdeclared cargo ranging from used shoes to auto parts and alcoholic bitters were also detained. 13 suspects were arrested, some granted bail, others handed over to relevant agencies.
These seizures underscore the operational capabilities and strategic effectiveness of our operatives. They also reinforce our unwavering resolve to dismantle smuggling networks and confront economic saboteurs whose action threaten national security and undermine the fiscal policies of the federal government.
Meanwhile, the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeni, who was represented at a stakeholder engagement, urged key players to embrace the Authorized Economic Operator Program to enhance trade facilitation, noting that ongoing customs reforms are aligning Nigeria with global best practices and improving ease of doing business.
You are still watching the news on NTA News 24. We will take a quick break now. More reports ahead. Stay with us.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
Its former glory and elevate its status on the global stage. First, the inefficient road network will be replaced with 2 independent ring roads, the outer ring for departures and the inner ring for arrivals. Second, The existing structure of Terminal 1 will be strengthened to improve its integrity. A connection building will link the two terminals, and the skywalk will connect the car park to Terminal 2, ensuring seamless passenger movement within these facilities. Meanwhile, this half-century-old Terminal 1 will undergo comprehensive modernization, featuring an enhanced eagle-inspired architectural design that symbolizes a soaring and hopeful Nigeria. The upgrades will include both interior and exterior enhancements, improved passenger facilities, and advanced mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to enhance operations and capacity. Terminal 2 will also undergo upgrades, including refurbished platforms, enhanced canopies, expanded boarding fingers, and an enlarged apron for greater efficiency. Once completed, passengers at MMIA will enjoy a significantly enhanced travel experience. The redesigned infrastructure will provide well-organized and direct access to the terminal buildings, improving efficiency. Optimized internal circulation will ensure uninterrupted movement for arriving and departing passengers. Additionally, modernized facilities, upgraded amenities, and an aesthetically immersive environment will create a more comfortable, seamless, and enjoyable journey for all travelers. Under the Renewed Hope Initiative, we're leveraging global expertise in airport engineering and cutting-edge digital systems to transform MMIA into a safer, smarter, greener, and more efficient aviation hub. Finally, the nation will be filled with hope, paving the way for a brighter future.
Thank you for staying with us. President Bola Tinubu felicitates former military president General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida on his 81st birthday today. The president rejoices with the family, friends, and associates of the former military leader whose 8 years of rule greatly impacted Nigeria's social, economic, and political development. President Tinubu, in a statement, celebrates General Babangida's distinguished military career, which includes serving as an instructor at the Nigerian Defense Academy, a commander of the 4th Reconnaissance Regiment, a commander of the Nigerian Army Armored Corps, Director of Army Staff Duties and Plans, and Chief of Army Staff. The president notes General Babangida's stewardship of the country, saying his military administration will be remembered for its massive investment in infrastructure, such as the 3rd mainland bridge and the reforms that liberalize the Nigerian economy. The former military leader established the State Security Service, National Intelligence Agency, Defense Intelligence Agency, and the Federal Road Safety Corps, among others. President Tinubu also highlights Babangida's role in creating states and relocating the Federal Capital Territory from from Lagos to Abuja. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has described a former military head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, as an enduring statesman whose life and service etched in the Nigeria's political history. The minister, in a statement, said the former military leader has continued to stand as a voice of wisdom, moderation, and guidance in the nation's collective journey towards peace, unity, and sustainable development. As he marks the milestone of 84th birthday, he celebrates not just his years, but also his immense contributions to the evolution of modern Nigeria, particularly through his championing of political and economic reforms and legacies of service, courage, and vision, which continues to inspire leaders and citizens alike. At 84, Minister Idris said General Babangida remains a vast reservoir of knowledge and experience, inspiring successive successive generations with his clarity of thoughts and depths of understanding. On behalf of the Ministry of Information and National Orientation, the minister prayed that Almighty God grants him many more years in good health, strength, and fulfillment. And in the same vein, the former President Goodluck Jonathan paid a personal visit to General Ibrahim Babangida on his 84th birthday at his uphill residence in Minna. During his visit, Jonathan eulogized the former military president, describing him as a devoted and committed leader who has Nigeria's interests very close to his heart. Jonathan praised Babangida's leadership legacy, stating that his efforts in stabilizing the nation during challenging times and guiding Nigeria through critical periods have left a lasting impact on the country's history. He further extolled General Babangida as a detribalized leader who has transcended ethnic or tribal affiliations, prioritizing the greater good and national interests over parochial loyalties. The former president acknowledged Babangida's significant contributions to Nigeria's infrastructure development and social mobilization. Jonathan prayed that God grants General Babangida long life in good health, enabling him to continue imparting wisdom to humanity. And let's quickly bring you some of our top stories at this time. President Tinubu congratulates by-election winners, applauds INEC for peaceful polls. And Minister of State for Works orders urgent repairs on Loko Weto Agatu Road as alternative to Abuja Lokoja flood-prone routes. Nigeria Customs Service seizes 3 billion naira worth of contraband in southwest Nigeria amid intensified crackdown.
This is NTA News 24.
Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu joins family, friends, loved ones, and the Christian community to rejoice with the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Christian Pilgrim Commission, Lord Bishop S.T.V. Adegbite, on his 57th birthday. Describing the life of the celebrant as one marked by deep faith in Jesus Christ and tireless service to God and the country, the First Lady, in a birthday message, says Bishop Adegbite is a spiritual leader who stands firm in truth and justice and a patriot championing peace and interfaith harmony across a great nation. Quoting from the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 24, she prays that God's presence keeps the celebrant now and forever. And the Nigerian Maritime Domain has recorded a significant feat with a zero case of piracy in the past 5 years. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, while speaking at the passing out parade of the Nigerian Navy Military School, Ikot-Itwen, Akwa Ibom State, says Calvin Samuel reports that a total of 62 young sailors made the list of graduates at the 2025 graduation ceremony.
It is a sequence and tactical display of mastery in armory, confidence, agility, and hope of survivor in difficult situations. These young sailors show proof that anything is possible with hard work and dedication. to young Sailor Lawrence Victor, an indigene of Akwa Ibom State who emerged best graduating student. The experience was worthwhile as he promises to give his best in his service to the state and nation.
It was not an easy journey. You know, burning midnight candles, staying awake. We did a lot just to be where I am today. It was not very easy as it looks like. And I'm very happy that I have been able to achieve this feat.
Chief of Naval Staff, represented by the Chief of Administration, Rear Admiral Gabriel Aligwe, while congratulating the new sailors for the feat in academic and military training, reassures the Nigerian Navy's readiness to give its best, not just in the security of Nigerian waterways, but also in providing world-class education for the Nigerian child.
This is a very good grounding for them to fulfill their future careers. And like you see from the performance in the WAEC and SchoolSats, they all cleared their papers. I mean, they had an excellent result. So that tells you that when you combine discipline with study, you know, you can achieve.
The actualization of this dream after years of robust training is indeed rewarding.
Established in 2018, the one-of-its-kind Nigerian Navy Military School is aimed at improving the proficiency of potential naval personnel by exposing them to naval culture and environment at a young age. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
Well, this is where we end the news. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Alpha.
NTA News 24 is a station of choice, and that is why our watchword is news and more news.
Never stops. So here we go with the flurry of exciting activities across the various sectors, from the release of Davido's music video featuring Omale to the announcement of the forthcoming Vivi Naija 2024 reunion. It's a wrap on this week's episode of the show. Let's do this again next week. Until then, be good, show love to somebody, and be your brother's keeper. I am Ikemba Williams.
It's engaging, it's refreshing, and impacting. Are you interested in contributing to the Nigerian project? Are you keen on adding your voice to the making of the Nigeria of our dream? Are you willing to be part of the new tribe of Nigeria that are sold on doing the right thing always? Then join the conversation every Saturday by 5 p.m. on Impact Nigeria on NTA News 24. It's a live interactive discussion program that focuses on values, reorientation, and nation building. Join our team of passionate Nigerians as they dissect key ethical issues that impact Nigeria and Nigerians. Be part of our program live and via our social media platforms. Saturdays, 5 p.m. and repeat broadcast Sundays, 1:03 p.m. Impact Nigeria, coming soon on NTA News 24. Join us.
This is the network service of the NTA.